Hi everybody, so I'm here with my February favorites, and I know we're already into March, but I had some really good finds, things that I've really been enjoying and I'm very impressed with, so I wanted to share those with you. And first off, it's going to be, this is the Mega Plush Volume Express Mascara, and it's by Maybelline. This is 270 Black is Black. I've absolutely been loving it. I've been using the L'Oreal Voluminous and the double extend tubes, and I just thought this time I need to switch it up a bit. I think they were $1 off at Walgreens when I actually purchased this, so you know you can always find them on sale. I just really loved the brush. I don't like the plastic. I actually like the bristle brushes better. I feel like they separate and lengthen my lashes better. With the plastic little wands, I feel like it causes my lashes to clump. Anyway, so I don't know if you can see. This is the that's the brush. It's bendable right here, a little ways down, so that really gives you flexibility. And I just it's really good. I feel like it lengthens, and it really, most importantly, separates, which I feel if you have a good mascara that separates, it really opens up your eyes. So I've really been enjoying this one, and some of the other Maybelline ones, I really didn't enjoy. The ones like in the orange tube, it just isn't for me. The brush head is just doesn't do it, but this one has been really good. So I've been loving that all last month and continuing to use it this month. Next is going to be, this is by MAC, and it is called Butternutty, and these are shade sticks. This one, it kind of looks like, I would say if you would put kitten in a shade stick. It's a champagne-y sort of shimmery color, pink shimmer champagne. A really great highlighter. What I've been loving this for is if I need to reapply, kind of freshen myself up, you can just add some in the inner corner, kind of the first 2/3 of your lash line, and it just instantly brightens up your eye. It also goes good for highlighting your brow bone. You know, say you don't have your eyeshadows with you to kind of revamp and kind of refresh. This just hits the spots. You can even do it down the nose, and it works really great. I love the color. It has multiple purposes, multiple uses, and I love any product that you can squeeze out 1 or 2, 3 different things for it. So this one I found at my the cosmetic company outlet store. So hopefully they still have these out. Next item is 24-Hour Revlon Color Stay Foundation. I don't think I've ever used this. I've heard a lot of people talk about it. I've been back and forth with different foundations here and there. I've finished my Studio Gear one. I finally ran through all that bottle. I had a little bit left in Laura Mercier. Just still been bouncing. Haven't found the one I loved. Saw this. It was on sale for $2 off. It was like $10.97. I got it for $8 something. And I absolutely love it. I was really blown away. The only thing that stunk, or it sucks a little bit, is that I really struggled finding my color because they don't have swatches or they don't have testers. I actually got really close. I'm 250 fresh beige, and what I love about this foundation is it's really blendable, but the staying power. I'm very oily. I have very oily skin. Normally by the end of my workday, I will have to blot myself, you know, throughout, but especially at the end of the day, a lot of my makeup has worn off because of all the blotting, because of all the oil. This makeup, the oil does not, it's like it stops the oil. I don't understand. I've been combining it with my MAC powder, and I know with the other foundations I've used the MAC powder and I've still had oil kind of come up. This one, it doesn't. By the end of my workday, I still feel like I have coverage on. So I'm blown away. The color matches really well with me. It's blendable. I've been using it with my Beauty Blender. That's another one of my favorites. Was going back to using my fingers, back to using my Real Techniques brush, and then I went back to the Beauty Blender, and it just, with these two paired together, works absolutely great. You do feel it on. I don't want to say it feels lightweight, but it gives me that coverage that I need and that long lasting all day where I can go home from work and not be all oily and still look like I have foundation on. So I'm very, very impressed with the price. I love it. I'm very happy I tried this. Next item is going to be a hand cream, and this is by Avon. This is called Moisture Therapy. My friend was selling, her mother sells Avon, and so she had a bag of goodies. I decided to pick this up, and I have just been, it feels so great. It's not slippery. It doesn't get lost in my skin right away. I feel the moisture. I continue to feel it throughout the day that my hands are moisturized. And you really don't get that with a lot of creams, and especially during winter. It's just been working really great. I've even been putting it on my legs and my knees and stuff because it's just so good. And it says it has vitamins, daily skin defense. So I have just really been loving it. It says conditions rough, dry skin and nails, delivers 24-hour moisturization. Good Lord. Dermatologist tested, allergy tested, and hypoallergenic. Apply liberally to hands. I've been applying it liberally everywhere, and it works really great. It doesn't have a very light, just regular cream smell. It's not scented, but it just really does a job. It really works on my hands, so I love that. And then last, I've been getting a lot of migraines lately, a lot of headaches, and my mother purchased this for me. I guess this is like a stop whining present, but it is a migraine wrap. It's a microwavable wrap. I have used it both ways, microwaved it, and you can also freeze it. When I'm stressed out, I do feel the heat relieves it. When I actually have a migraine, I feel the frozen one works best for me to freeze it. So you can do both. I think she got it at Bed Bath & Beyond. So this is what it looks like. It velcros, to the back, and then it has an insert, and your insert is what you can see the little gel pack. That's what you are going to use to this is what you're gonna heat, and this is what you're going to freeze. And so it's really great to wash. You just put this, you can wash this and then just rinse that. And then you can put, if you're gonna freeze this though, you have to put it in a plastic bag, and then you can leave it in there until you're ready for use. And the microwave, you just do it in intervals of 10 seconds. So it's really great. It could also be used like as a spa kind of treatment, or if you're cold at night, not necessarily if you have a migraine, but it really does work. And as well as for cramps, if you're cramping and your tummy is just like in knots, putting this in the microwave and laying it on your belly, oh, it is so soothing. It's like having a little heating pad, but like a kind of a mobile kind. You can even use this at work. I've been using this at work when I'm like so cold. Go to the break room, heat it up, and then just kind of have it sitting there under my on my lap. So I really love this. It's been working great for me. Also another multi-purpose use item, which I absolutely love. So I hope you enjoyed my favorites, and if anybody wants any kind of like full review on any of the items, just leave a comment and I'll be more than happy to do a full review. I really think I'm going to do one on the Revlon Colorstay foundation because I've just been really, really impressed with it, and it's so cheap, and I'm so happy because I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to go to Sephora and go through all the different foundations again to see which one I'm gonna choose. But no, I've really been pleasantly surprised with this. So thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Take care, everybody. Bye.